This is what it looks like.
Yes.
Commons furniture, I observe. Well, I dare say one gets used to it in time.
Some do, others don't.
Are all other rooms like this one?
How could they be? We cater for all sorts here. Tell me, what use would anyone else have for Flat Tuesdays?
And what use do you suppose I have for one? Do you know who I was? Oh, well, it's no great matter. And to tell the truth, I had quite a habit of living among Commons furniture that I didn't relish in false positions. I'd even come to like it. A false position, a Louis Philippe dining room. You know the style. Well, that had its points, you know. Focus, so to speak.
And you'll find that living in Flat Tuesdays also has its points.
Really? Yes, I dare say. Still, I certainly didn't expect. This, you know, what they tell us down there.
What about?
About this residence.
Really, sir, how could you believe such copybook stories told by people who never set foot here? Well, of course they had.
Quite so. But I say, where are the instruments of torture?
The what?
The racks and red hot pincers and all the other paraphernalia.
You must have your little jokes, sir.
My little joke. Oh, I see. No, I wasn't joking. No mirrors. I noticed. No windows. Only to be expected, and nothing breakable. But damn it all! They might have left me my toothbrush.
Good, so you haven't lost your, what do you call it, sense of human dignity. Smile.
I'll ask you to be more polite. I quite realize the position I'm in, but I won't tolerate.
Sorry, sir. No offense. But if all our guests ask me the same questions, silly questions, you'll hardly the same, sir. Where's the torture chamber? That's the first thing they ask. All of them. They don't bother their heads about the bathroom requisites. That they sure do. But after a bit, when they've got their nerve back, they start in about their toothbrushes and whatnot. Your head is just I can't use your brains. What I ask you would be the point of brushing your teeth.
Yes, of course. You're right. Why should one want to see oneself in a looking glass? But that bronze contraption on the mantelpiece, that's another story. I suppose there will be times when I stare my eyes out at it. See what I mean? All right, well, let's put our cards on the table. I assure you, I'm quite conscious of my position. Shall I tell you what it feels like? A man's drowning, choking, sinking by inches, till only his eyes are just above water. And what does he see? A bronze atrocity by, what's the fellow's name? Barbadine?
Barbadian, sir.
A collector's piece. As in a nightmare, that's their idea, isn't it? No, I suppose you're under orders not to answer questions. I won't insist, but don't forget, my man. I have a good notion of what's coming to me. So don't you boast you caught me off guard. I'm facing the situation. Facing it. So that's that. No toothbrush and no bed either. One never sleeps, I suppose.
That's so.
Just as I expected. Why should one sleep? A sort of drowsiness steals on you, tickles you behind the ears, and you feel your eyes closing. Why sleep? You lie down on the sofa, and in a flash, sleep flies away. Miles away. So you rub your eyes, get up, and it starts all over again.
Romantic.
You keep quiet, please. I won't make a scene. I shan't be sorry for myself. I'll face the situation, as I said just now. Face it fairly and squarely. I won't have it springing at me from behind before I have time to size it up, and you call that being romantic. So it comes to this. One doesn't need rest. Why bother about sleep if one isn't sleepy? That stands to reason, doesn't it? Wait a minute. There's a snag somewhere here. Something disagreeable. Why now should it be disagreeable? Ah, I see. It's life without a break.
What do you mean by that?
What do I mean? Thought as much. That's why there's something so beastly, so damn bad and men in the way you stare at me. They're paralyzed. What are you talking about? Your eyelids. We move ours up and down, blinking we call it. It's like a small black shutter that clicks down and makes a break. Everything goes black. One's eyes are moistened. I can't imagine how restful, refreshing it is. 4,000 little rests per hour, 4,000 little speeds. Just think. So that's the idea. I'm to live without eyelids. Don't act a fool. You know what I mean. No eyelids, no sleep, it follows, doesn't it? I shall never sleep again. But then, how shall I endure my own company? Try to understand, you see, I'm fond of teasing. It's second nature with me. I'm used to teasing myself, plaguing myself, if you prefer. I don't tease nicely, but I can't go on doing that without a break. Down there I had my nights. I slept. I always had good nights. By way of compensation, I suppose. Happy little dreams. There was a green field, just an ordinary field I used to stroll in. Is it daytime now?
Can't you see? That's why.
Yes, I've got it. It's your daytime. And outside?
Outside.
Outside. Damn it, you know what I mean. Beyond the wall.
There's a passage.
And at the end of the passage.
There's more rooms, more passages, stairs, more.
What lies upon them?
That's all.
But surely you have a day off sometimes. Where do you go?
To my uncle's place. He's a head valet here. He has a room on the third floor.
I should have guessed as much. Where's the light switch?
There is a room.
What? Can't one turn off the light?
Oh, the management can cut off the current if they want to, but I can't remember them having ever done so on this floor. We have all the electricity we want here.
So one has to live with one's eyes open all the time.
To live, did you say?
Don't let's quibble over words. With one's eyes open, forever, always, broad daylight in my eyes, and in my head. And suppose I took that contraption on the mantelpiece and dropped it on the lamp. Wouldn't it go out?
You can't move that. It's too heavy.
You're right. Yes, you're right.
Very well, sir. If you don't need me anymore, I'll be on.
What? You're going?
So, in a way, but you can never be sure about that bell. There's something wrong with the wiring. It doesn't always work.
It's working all right.
So it is. But I shouldn't count on it too much. It's capricious. Well, I really must go. Yes, sir.
No, never mind. What's this?
Can't you see? That's just an ordinary paper.
Are there folks here?
No.
Then what's the use of this? Very well. You can. Valet? 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 Valet?
You call, sir?
No.
This is your room, madam. If there's any information you require, well, most of our guests have quite a lot to ask me, but I will insist. Anyhow, as regards the toothbrush and the electric bell and that thing on the mantel shelf, this gentleman can tell you everything you want to know as well as I could. We've had a little chat.
Which forest? Can you hear me? Where is she?
I haven't an idea.
Torture by separation. Florence was a tiresome feeling in my shadows of
I swear to God,
I beg your pardon? Who do you suppose I am?
torture.
That's a good one. Too comic for words. I? The torturer? So you came in, had a look at me, and thought I was, one of the staff. Of course, it's that silly fellow's fault. He should have introduced us. A torturer indeed. I'm Joseph Garcon, journalist and man of letters by profession. As we're both in the same boat, so to speak, might I ask you, Mrs.
Evidently, you might be getting also.
I'm frightened.
Frightened? But how ridiculous. Of whom should they be frightened? Of their victims?
I'm aware, but I know what I'm talking about. I've often watched my face in the glass.
What? How beastly of them. They removed everything the least resembling a glass. Anyhow, I can assure you I'm not frightened. Not that I take my position lightly. I realize the gravity only too well, but I'm not afraid.
What's your affair? Must you be here all the time? Or do you take a stroll outside once in a while?
The door's locked.
Oh. Too bad.
I can quite understand that it bores you having me here. Too well, quite frankly, think I'd rather be alone. I want to think things out, you know, to set my life in order. And one does that better by oneself. But I'm sure we'll manage to pull along together somehow. I'm no talker. I don't move much. In fact, I'm a peaceful sort of fellow. Only if I may venture on a suggestion, we should make a point of being extremely courteous to each other. That would ease the situation for us both.
I'm not polite.
And I must be polite for two. I beg your pardon.
Keep it still. Let's sing it.
So sorry.
Just what we're talking about. There you are, talking about politeness. You don't even try to control your face. I'm not alone. I'm right to inflict the sight of your fear on me.
Well, aren't you afraid?
What would be the use? There was still some point before.
There's no more hope. It's still before. We haven't yet begun the supper.
So, well, what's your thought? What happened?
I don't know. I'm waiting.
Yeah, what's up?
No. Don't look up. I know what you're hiding with your hands. I know you've no face left. But I don't know you.
I'm not the torturer, madam.
I never thought you were. I thought someone was trying to play a really nasty trick on me. Is there anyone else coming?
No matter. No else is coming.
Then we're to stay by ourselves. The three of us. This gentleman, this lady, and myself.
nothing to laugh about.
These sofas, they're so hideous. And just look at how they've been arranged. It makes me think of New Year's Day. I used to visit that old boring aunt of mine, Aunt Mary. Her house is full of horrors like that. I suppose each of us has a sofa of his own. Is that one of mine? You can't expect me to sit on that one. It would be too horrible for words. I'm fluent as a vivid queen. That claret-colored one, I mean, that's very sweet of you, but really no, I don't think it'd be so much better. What's the good of worrying anyhow? We've got to take what comes to us, and I'll stick to the green one. The only one that might do it a pinch is that gentleman's. Mr. Garcon, did you hear?
Oh, the sofa, you mean? So sorry.
Thanks. Well, as we're to live together, I suppose we better introduce ourselves. My name's Rigaud, Estelle Rigaud.
Joseph Garcon.
Do you require me any longer?
No, you can go. I'll ring when I want you.
You know, you're very pretty. I do wish you had some flowers to welcome you with.
Flowers, yes. I loved flowers. Only they fade so quickly here, wouldn't they? So stuffy. Oh well. The great thing is to keep as cheerful as we can. Don't you agree? Of course, you two are. And you? I'm quite recent. Yesterday, as a matter of fact. The ceremony's not quite over. The wind's blowing my sister's veil all over the place. She's trying her best to cry. Come, dear. Make another effort. That's better. 2 tears. 2 little tears are twinkling under the black veil. Oh dear, what a sight Olga looks this morning. She's holding my sister's arm, helping her along. She's not crying, and I don't blame her. Tears always mess one's face up, don't they? Olga was my bosom friend, you know? Did you suffer much? No. I was only half conscious mostly. What was it? Pneumonia. It's over now. They're leaving the cemetery. Goodbye. Goodbye. Quite a crowd they are. My husband stayed at home, prostrated with grief, poor man. How about you? Yes, sir. And you, Mr. Garcon?
12 bullets through my chest. Sorry, if you are not good company among the dead.
Please, please don't use that word. It's so rude and terribly bad taste, really. It doesn't mean much anyhow. Somehow, I feel we've never been so much alive as now. And if we've absolutely got to mention this state of things, I suggest we call ourselves, absentees. Have you been absent for long?
About a month.
Where do you come from?
For real.
I'm from Paris. Have you anyone left down there?
Yes. My wife. She's waiting at the entrance of the barracks. She comes there every day, but they won't let her in. Now she's trying to peep between the bars. She doesn't yet know I'm absent, but she suspects it. Now she's going away, wearing her black dress. So much the better, she won't need to change. She isn't crying, but she never did cry. Anyhow. It's a bright sunny day, and she's It's like a black shadow creeping down the empty street. Those big tragic eyes of hers, with that martyred look they always had. Oh, how she got on my nerves.
Listen. Please, Mr. Garcon.
What is it?
You're sitting on my sofa.
I beg your pardon.
You look so far away. Sorry I disturbed you.
I was setting my life in order. You may laugh, but you do better to follow my example.
No need. My life's in perfect order. Tighten yourself up before it was over. I needn't bother about it now.
Really, you imagine it's so simple as that? Ooh. It's a little toasty in here. Do you mind if I...
No, please don't. Please. I loathe men in their sleeves.
All right. Of course I used to spend my nights in the newspaper office. I was a regular black hole, so we never kept our coats on. Stiflingly hot it could be. Stifling, that is. It's night now.
That's so. Always undressing. It must be after midnight. How quickly the time passes over. Yes. After midnight. Please seal up my room. It's dark. Pitch dark. Empty.
They strung their coats on the backs of the chairs and rolled up their shirt sleeves above the elbow. The air stinks of men and cigar smoke. I used to like living among men in shirt sleeves.
Well, in that case, our taste differ. That's all it proves. What about you? Do you like men in their shirt sleeves? Oh, I don't know much from them anyway. Really? I can't imagine why they put us three together. It doesn't make sense. What's that you said? I'm looking at you two and thinking that we're gonna live together. It's so absurd. I expected to meet old friends and relatives. Yes. A charming old friend. A hole in the middle of his face? Yes, him too. He danced the tango so violently. Like a professional. But why? Why should we, of all people, be put together?
A weird fluke, I should say. They lodge folks as they can, in the order of their coming. Why are you laughing?
You confuse me with freaks. As if they left anything up to chance. But I suppose you guys appreciate it. I think they're nice. Do you think we might have met each other at some time in our lives? Never. Actually, or perhaps we have friends in common. I wonder if you know the Dubois Mars? Likely. But everyone went to their parties. That's their job. No, they don't do anything. But they have a lovely house in the country, and most of people visit them. I was a post office clerk. Yes. In that case, thank you, Mr. Garcon.
We've never met. I've always lived in Rio.
Then you must be right. It's mere chance that brought us together. Mere chance? Then it's by chance this room is furnished as you see it. It's by accident that the sofa on the right is in a good room. And that one's a boy red. Mere chance? Oh. Just try to shift the sofas and you'd see. And that statue on the mantelpiece. You think that's there by accident? And what about the heat in here? What about that? all fell out. Down to the last second. Nothing was up to chance. These were set for us. But really, everything here is so hideous. All at angles, so uncomfortable. I always loathed angles. And you think I lived in Flat Tuesdays? So it was all fixed up beforehand. And they put us together deliberately. And it's not mere chance that you precisely are sitting opposite me. Well, what can be the idea behind it? Ask me another. I know another idea. I could never bear the idea that anyone's expecting something from me. It always made me want to do just the opposite. What do they do? You don't even know what they expect. It's outrageous! So something's coming for me, from you two. Something nasty, I suppose. There are some faces that tell me everything at once. Yours don't convey anything.
Look here. Why are we together? You've given us quite enough hints. You may as well come out with it.
No, nothing. Absolutely nothing about it. I'm as much in the dark as you are.
You got to know.
If only each of us had the guts to tell
Tell what?
Estelle. Yes. What have you done? I mean, why have they said you did? That's just it. I haven't a notion. Not the foggiest. In fact, I'm wondering if there hasn't been some ghastly mistake. Don't smile. Just think of the number of people who become absentees every day. There must be thousands and thousands, and probably they're sorted out by understrappers. You know what I mean? Stupid employees who don't know their job. So they're bound to make mistakes sometimes. Do stop smiling. Why don't you speak? If they made a mistake in my case, they might have done the same to you. And to you. Anyhow, isn't it better to think without making a mistake? Is that all you have to say? What else should I tell? I've nothing to hide. I lost my parents when I was a kid, and I had a young brother to bring up. We were terribly poor, and when an old friend of mine, people, asked me to marry him, I said yes. He was very well off and quite nice. My brother was a very delicate child, and needed all sorts of attention, so really that was the right thing for me to do, don't you agree? My husband was old enough to be my father, but for 6 years we had a happy married life. Then 2 years ago, I met the man I was fated to love. He asked me to run away with him, and I refused. Then I got pneumonia, and it finished me. That's the whole story. No doubt, by certain standards, I did wrong to sacrifice my youth to a man nearly 3 times my age. Do you think that could be called sin?
Certainly not. And now tell me, do you think it's a crime to stand by one's principle?
Of course not. Surely no one could blame a man for that.
Wait a minute. I ran a net pacifist newspaper. Then war broke out. What was I to do? Everyone was watching me, wondering, will he dare? Well, I dared. I folded my arms and they shot me. Had I done anything wrong?
I'm not quite sure. You're a hero. What about your wife who's your little son?
That's simple. I rescued her from the gutter.
You see? Yes, I see. Look, what's the point of play acting? Trying to throw dust at each other's eyes. We're all tarred with the same brush. How dare you? We're criminals. Murderers. All 3 of us. We're in hell. They don't make mistakes. People aren't doing for nothing.
Will you keep your mouth shut, damn it?
Well, I understand. I know what it
I advise you to think twice before you say any more.
is. Wait. You'll see what's the good. Childish. Obviously. And yet we're not. We're not It'll just be us. Us three. Together. Forever. Ever. In short, there's someone missing. The official portrait. Obvious what they're after. An economy of manpower. Devil power, if you prefer. It's the same idea as in the cafeteria. Or the people serve themselves. Whatever do you mean? I mean that the three of us will act as each other's torturers.
No, I shall never be your torturer. I wish neither of you any harm, and I've no concern with you, none at all. So the solution's easy enough. Each of us stays put in his or her corner. Like soldiers, posts. Also, we mustn't speak, not one word. That won't be difficult. Each of us has plenty of material for self-demeanings. I think I could stay 10,000 years if only my thoughts were comfortable. Yes. And that way, we'll work out our salvation, looking into ourselves, never raising our heads. Agreed?
Agreed.
Then, goodbye.
Excuse me. Do you have a glass? Any sort of glass. Pocket mirror will do. Glass in the bag. It's fine. It's tiresome. Water. Feels so clear. Don't you ever get taken that way? I can't see myself. I begin to wonder if I really and truly exist. Pat myself just to make sure. It doesn't help much.
You're lucky. I'm always conscious of myself in my own mind.
Thank you. Alice, in my everything that goes on in one's head is so big, isn't it? It's one to see. I have 6 big mirrors in my bedroom. There they are. Constantly. They don't see me. They're reflecting the carpet, the window. How empty it is, the glass in which I'm empty. When I talk to people, I always make sure there was one nearby in which I could see myself. I watched myself talking. Somehow it kept me alert. Seeing myself, how others saw me. Oh dear, my lipstick. I'm sure I put it on all crooked. No, I can't do without a looking glass forever and ever. I simply can't.
Suppose I try to read your glass. Come pay me a visit. sure our chatter isn't bothering you? Don't worry about it. As I said, this is we're not ourselves. Passed away.
Okay. My lips all right.
No, they were quite smudged.
I thought as much.
Luckily, no one's seen me yet. I'll try again. That's better. How will I want to do this? Good.
As good as when I came in.
Far better. Prove it. You look quite diabolical that way.
Gracious. And you say you like it? How maddening it is to not be able to see for myself. You're quite sure, Miss Serrano, that it's all right for now?
Call me Inez.
Are you sure it looks all right?
I love what you said.
But how can I rely upon your taste? Is it the same as my taste? Oh, how sickening it all is. Enough to drive one crazy.
I have your taste, my dear, because I like you so very much. Look at me. Straight. Smile. I'm not so ugly, either. Am I not nicer than your glass? Oh, I don't know.
You scare me, rather. My reflection in the glass never did that. Of course, I knew it so well. Like something I had tamed. I'm going to smile, and my smile will sink down into your pupils, and heaven knows what will become.
And why shouldn't we change it? Listen, I want you to call me Inez. We can be great friends.
I don't make friends with women very easily.
Now, of course, of course. Hello.
What's that?
Is that a pimple on your cheek?
A pimple? Oh, how simply foul! Where?
Do you ever have a martial arts? With a mirror? I'm your bark here, my dear. You can't escape that. There is a name, not a trace of one. So what about it? What if the mirror starts telling lies? Or suppose I covered my eyes as he is doing, and refuse to look at you. All that loveliness of yours would be wasted on desert air. Don't be afraid, I can't help it. I shan't turn my eyes away. And I'll be used to you. Ever so nice. So nice to you.
I'm really attracted by it.
Very much so.
I wish he'd be this way too.
Of course, he's a man. You want? Look at her again. Don't pretend you haven't missed a word of what we said.
Quite so. Not a word. I stuck my fingers in my ears, but your voice is studded in my brain. Silly chatter. Now, will you leave me in peace, you two? I'm not interested in you.
Not me, perhaps. But how about her? How about that child? Aren't you interested in her? I saw you your pain. You got on your high horse just to impress her.
I asked you to leave me in peace. There's someone talking about me in the newspaper office, and I want to listen. And if it will make you any happier, let me tell you that I'm no use for the child, as you call it.
Thanks.
I didn't mean it.
You cat.
So that's that. You know I begged you not to speak.
It's her fault. She started it. I didn't ask anything of her, and she came and offered me her glass.
So you say. But all the time you're making up to him. Trying every trick to catch his attention.
Well, why shouldn't I?
You're crazy. Both of you. Don't you see where this is leading us? For pity's sake, keep your mouth shut. Now let's all sit down quite quietly. We'll look at the floor, and each must try to forget the others are there.
To forget the others? How absurd. I can feel you then, in every pore. Your silence clambers in my ears. stuck in thoughts. I hear them ticking away like a clock. Tuck. I'm certain you're mine. It's all very well sulking on your sofa, but you're everywhere. Every sound comes to be soiled because you've put something on its way. Why? I'm giving this on my face. You know it, and I don't. And what about her? What about Estelle? You've stolen her from me. She and I were alone. Do you suppose she would treat me like that? Take your hand from your face. Go on sitting there, sort of trance. Even if I didn't see her, I'd feel it in my bones. She was making every sound from the rustle of her dress. For your benefit. Throwing you smiles you didn't see. Well, I won't stand for that. I prefer to choose my pill. I prefer to look you in your eyes. Fight it out face to face.
Have it your own way. I suppose we were bound to come to this. They knew what they were about. And we're easy game. If they put me in a room with men can keep their mouths shut. But it's no use wanting the impossible. So I attacked you. It seems you were making eyes at me. Why not? We might anyhow be natural. Do you know I used to be mad about women? And some were fond of me. So we may as well stop posing. We've nothing to lose. Why trouble about politeness and decorum and the rest of it? We're between ourselves. There's a president who shall be named. Newborn babies.
Let me be.
As newborn babies. Well, I warned you of that. I asked so little of you. Nothing but peace and a little silence. I put my fingers in my ears. Gomez was spouting away as usual, standing in the center of the room, with all the pressmen listening in their shirt sleeves. I tried to hear, but it wasn't too easy. Things on Earth move so quickly, you know. Couldn't you have held your tongues? Now it's over. He stopped talking, and what he thinks of me has gone now back into his head. Well, we got to see it through somehow. Make it so much. I want to know whom I have to do.
You know already.
You're wrong. So long as each of us has made a clean breast of it, why they've damned him or her, we know nothing. Nothing that counts. You, young lady, you shall begin. Why? Tell us why. You are frank and we bring our specters into the open. It may save us from disaster. So, out with it. Why?
Tell you I haven't any notion. They wouldn't tell me why.
That's so. They wouldn't help me either. But I have a pretty good idea. Perhaps you're shy of speaking first. Right. I'll be right. I'm not a very estimable person.
There's no need to tell us that. We knew you were a deserter.
Okay. It's only a side issue. I'm here because I treated my wife abandonedly. That's all. For 5 years. Naturally, she's suffering still. There she is. The moment I mention her, I see her. It's Gomez who interests me. It's she I see. Where's Gomez got to? For 5 years. There! Given her back my things. She's sitting by the window, with my coat on her knees. The coat with 12 bullet holes. The blood's like rust. A brown ring around each hole. It's quite a museum piece, that coat, scarred with history. And I used to wear it. Fancy. Now can't you shed a tear, my love? Surely you'll squeeze one out. At last, no, you can't manage it. Night after night I came home blind, drunk, stinking of wine and women. She sat up for me, of course, but she never cried. Never uttered a word of reproach. Only her eyes spoke. Big tragic eyes. I don't regret anything. I must pay the price, but I shan't whine. It's snowing in the street. Don't you cry. Confound me. That woman was a born martyr, you know, a victim by vocation. It was so easy. Are words enough to make her flinch? Like a sensitive plant. But never, never a reproach. I'm fond of teasing. I watched and waited. No, not a tear. Not a protest. I picked her up out of the gutter, you understand. Now she's stroking the girl. Her eyes are shut and she's feeling with her fingers for the bullet holes. What are you after? What do you expect? I tell you, I regret nothing. The truth is she admired me too much. Does that mean anything to you?
No. No, it ain't.
So much the better. So much the better for you. I suppose all this strikes you as very vague. Well, here's some things you can get your teeth into. I brought a half-caste girl to stay at our house. My wife slept upstairs. She must have heard. She was an early riser, and as I and the girl stayed in bed late, she served us our morning coffee.
Brute!
Yes, a brute, if you like, but a well-beloved one. No, it's nothing. Only Gomez he's not talking about. Me. What were you saying? A brute? Yes, certainly. Else why should I be here? Your turn.
Well, I was what some people down there call a damned bitch. Damned already. So, it's no surprise being here.
Is that all you have to say?
No. It was my affair with Florence. A dead man's tale. 3 cases to it. He to start with, and then she and I. So, there's no one left. I've nothing to worry about. So next week, in my room. See it. Empty. The door's locked. No, but just a lock though. To let. To let? There's a notice on the door. That's too ridiculous.
3. 3 deaths, you said.
Great.
1 man and 2 women?
Yes.
Very well. Did he kill himself?
And? No. He didn't have to ask for that. Still, he had every reason. He let his dogs away. As a matter of fact, he was running by a tramp. A silly sort of end. I was living with him. He was my cousin.
Was Florence there?
There. I don't know anything. So, I'm not very keen on telling you the story.
That's all right. So, you got sick of it?
Quite gradually. All sorts of little things got on my nerves. For instance, he made a noise while he was drinking. Sort of gurgle. Stuff like that. He was rather pathetic.
I, anyhow, am not going there.
Don't be too sure. I heard myself was scared. She saw the look in my eyes. When she left him, I had her in my place. We shared a bed sitting room from the other end of town.
And then,
Then that train did its job. I used to remind her every day. Yes, my love, we kill in between us. I'm rather cruel, really.
so am I.
No, you're not cruel. Something else.
What?
I'll tell you later. When I say I'm cruel, I mean I can't get on without making people suffer. I'm like a live coal. A live coal in others' hearts. When I'm alone, I figure out. But for 6 months I flamed away in her heart. Till there was nothing left in her. One night, she got up, turned off the gas stove while I was asleep. Then she crept up back into bed. So now you know.
Well,
What's on your mind?
nothing. Only that it's not a pretty story.
Obviously. But what matter?
As you said, what matter? Your turn. What have you done?
As I told you, I have an notion. I wrapped my brain, but it's no use.
Right. Then we'll give you a hand. That fellow with the smashed face. Who is he?
You know her. The man you were so scared of when you came in.
Oh, him? Friend of mine.
Are you afraid?
It's my business, Mr. Garson.
Did you shoot himself in your head?
Of course not. How absurd you are.
Then why should you have been so scared? He blew his brains out, didn't he? That's how his face got
Don't,
smashed.
please don't go on.
Because of you. Because of you.
Leave me
Sure,
alone.
some people can be you.
Leave me alone. It's not fair bullying me like that.
I want to go. I want to go.
Go if you can. Personally, I ask for nothing better. Unfortunately, the door is locked.
Both of you.
People. That's the word. Go on, get on with it. That's how he killed himself when you were a cat. You were his mistress, huh?
Of course she was. And he wanted to have her to him. To himself alone. That's so, isn't it?
Dance the tango like a professional. But he's poor as a church mouse. That's right, isn't it?
Whether you or not. He's a straight answer.
Yes. He was cool.
And then you had your reputation to keep up. One day he came and implored you to run away with him, and you laughed in his face.
He laughed at him, and so he killed himself.
Did you just look at Florence? You've got it wrong, you two. He wanted me to have a baby. So there.
And you didn't want one?
I certainly didn't. The baby came, worse luck. I went to Switzerland for 5 months. No one knew anything. It was a girl. Roger was with me when she was born. It pleased him to no end telling her daughter. It didn't please me.
And then?
There was a balcony overlooking the lake. I brought a big stone. He could see what I was up to, and he kept shouting, "Estelle, for God's sake, don't!" I hated him then. He saw it all. He was leaning over the balcony, and he saw the ring spreading on the water.
Yes. And then?
That's all. I came
you.
Nothing. Tears don't flow in this book.
I'm a coward. A coward. Oh, if you knew how I hate you. So, the hearing's over. Doesn't need to look like a hanging judge.
A hanging judge. I'd give a lot to be able to see myself in a glass. How hot it is. Sorry.
Don't bother. You can stay in your shirt sleeves. These things are.
Just so. You mustn't be angry with me, so.
Well, Mr. Garcon, now you have us believe, right? Did you understand things any better before?
I wonder. Yes, perhaps a trifle better. And now, suppose we start trying to help each other. Yes. They lay their snare to man cunningly, like a cobweb. If you make any movement, if you raise your hand, fan yourself, Estelle and I feel a little tug. Alone, none of us can save himself or herself. We're linked together inextricably. So you can take your choice. Hello? What's happening?
What? My windows are wide open. There's a man sitting on my bed. My bed? It's lit. Step in, make yourself at home, you brute. There's a woman too. She's going up to him, putting her hands on his shoulders. Hey, they turn the lights on. It's getting dark. I was going to kiss her. That's my room. My room. It's pitch dark now. I can't see anything, but I hear him whispering. Is he going to make love to her on my bed? What's it she said? That's you and Sushi? I can't see or hear a thing. Something with the earth. More alibis for me. It's so empty. Desiccated. All of these here. Sorry, what were you saying? Something about helping me with helping me what?
To defeat their devilish tricks.
What do you expect me to do in return?
To help me. It only needs a little effort, yes. Just a spark of human feeling.
Human feeling. That's beyond my reach. I've brought you before.
And how about me? All the same. Suppose we try.
It's no use. I'm all dried up. I can't give and I can't receive. How could I help you? A dead twig. Florence was a fairy.
Do you realize that this young woman's fated to be your torturess?
What's that message?
It's all through her they'll get you. I have different, aloof. Take no notice of her. It's a trap. They're watching to see if you'll fall into it.
You're another trap. Do you think they haven't known every word you say? Of course, there's a whole nest of pitfalls we can't see. Everything in here's a trap. What do I care? I'm a pitfall too. Or opposite.
We're chasing after each other, round and round in a vicious circle, like the horse on a roundabout. That's part of their plan, of course. Drop it, Inez. Open your hands and let go of everything, or else you'll bring disaster on all three of us.
Do I look like the sort of person who lets go? I know what's coming to me. I'm going to burn. It'll last forever. Yes, I know everything. But do you think I'll let go? I'll never. She sees in my eyes. Miss Florence saw that other man. You're trying to enlist my sympathy. I assure you I know everything. I can't feel sorry for myself. I try. Don't I know it? And that I'm gonna trap myself up to the neck. There's nothing to be done. And if it suits their book, so much better.
Well, I, anyhow, can feel sorry for you too. Look at me. We're naked. Naked right through. And I can see into your heart. There's one link between us. Do you think I want to hurt you? I don't regret anything. I'm dried up too. But for you, I can still feel pity.
Don't. Keep your pity to yourself. Forget your son. No text for you to hear this room. All nicely said. You do better to watch your own interests. But if you leave us in peace, her and me, I won't do you any harm.
Very well.
Please, Mr. Hurst.
What do you want from me?
You can help me anyhow.
If you want help, apply to her.
I implore you, Garcon. You gave me your promise, didn't you? Help me quick. I don't want to be left alone. Olga's taken him to a cabaret. Peter. Peter. Such a silly boy. He called me his Lansing stream. Just fancy. He was terribly in love with me. She's persuaded him to come out with her tonight. They're sitting down now. She's puffing like a grampus. What a fool the girl is to insist on dancing. But I dare say she does it to reduce... No, of course I didn't love him. He's only 18 and I'm no baby stature.
Why bother about that? What difference does it really make?
He belonged to me.
Nothing on earth belongs to you anymore.
I tell you, he was mine, all mine.
He was yours. Once. But now. Gotta make him clear. I didn't touch him. Talk to him. Olga can touch him. Talk to him as much as she likes. So isn't it? She can squeeze his hands. Rub herself against him.
Yes, look. She's pressing her great fat chest against him, puffing and blowing in his face. My poor little lamb, can't you see how ridiculous she is? I don't laugh at her. For once I'd only have to glance at them and she'd have slunk away. Is there really nothing? Nothing left of me?
Nothing, whatever. Nothing's left in you on earth. Only shadow. All of it's here. Would you like it? How about ornament on the mantelpiece? The sofa's yours. My dear, yours forever.
You, mine. That's good. Well, which of you two would dare to call me his glancing stream, his crystal girl? You know too much about me. You know I'm rotten through and through. Peter, dear, think of me. Fix your thoughts on me and save me. All the time you're thinking, my glancing stream, my crystal girl. I'm only half here. I'm only half wicked, and half of me is down there with you, clean and bright and crystal clear as running water. Just look at her face, scarlet like a tomato. Oh, it's absurd. We laughed at her together, you and I, often. Is that Tim? I always loved it. Yes. St. Louis Blues. All right. Dance away. Dance away. Garcon, I wish you could see her. You'd die laughing. Only she'll never know that I see her. Yes, I see you, Olga. With your hair all anyhow. You do look a dope, my dear. Oh, now you're treading on his toes. It's a scream. Hurry up! Quicker, quicker! He's dragging her along. Bundling her round and round. It's too ghastly. He always said I was so light. And then he loved to dance with me. I tell you, Olga, I can see you. No, she doesn't care. She's dancing through my gaze. What's that? What's that you said? Our poor dear Estelle? Oh, don't be such a humbug. You didn't even shed a tear at the funeral. And she has the nerve to talk about him and her poor dear friend Estelle. How dare she discuss me with Peter? Now then, keep time. She never could dance and talk all at once. Oh, what's that? No, no, don't tell him, please, don't tell him. You can keep him, do what you like with him, but please don't tell him about that! All right, you can have him now. Isn't it foul, Garcon? She's told him everything about Roger, my trip to Switzerland, the baby. Poor Estelle wasn't exactly, no. I wasn't exactly. True enough. He's looking grave, shaking his head. But he doesn't seem so very much surprised. Not what one would expect. Keep him then. I won't haggle with you over his long eyelashes. His pretty girlish face. They're yours. His glancing stream. His crystal. Well, the crystal's shattered into bits. Poor Estelle. Dance, 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 on with it. But do keep time. How I'd love to go down to earth for just a moment and dance with him. The music's growing fainter. They've turned on the lights, as they do for a tango. Why are they playing so softly? Louder, please. I can't hear. It's so far away. I can't hear a sound. All over. It's the end. The earth has left me. Please take me in your arms. I don't think my son.
It's to her you should say that.
No, don't do. Turn away. You're a man, aren't you? And surely I'm not such a fright as all that. Everyone says I have lovely hair, and after all, a man killed himself on my account. You have to look at something, and there's nothing here to see except the sofas and the awful ornament and the table. Surely they're better to look at than a lot of stupid furniture. Listen, I've dropped out of their hearts like a little sparrow fallen from its nest. So gather me up, dear, fold me in your heart, and you'll see how nice I can be.
I tell you, it's to that lady you should speak.
To her? She doesn't count. She's a woman. I don't count. Is that what you think? My poor little fallen nestling. You've been sheltering my heart for just so you didn't realize it. Don't be afraid. I'll keep looking at you forever and ever. Not even a flutter of my eyelids. And you live in my gaze like a boat of sunbeam. A sunbeam indeed. Don't talk such rubbish. You've tried that trick already, and you should know it doesn't work. Estelle, I'm going to destroy my crystal. Your crystal? It's grotesque. Do you think you can fool me with that sort of talk? Everyone knows by now what I did to my baby. The crystal's shattered, but I don't care. I'm just a hollow dummy. All that's left of me is the outside, but it's not for you. Come to me, Estelle. You should be whatever you like. A glancing stream, a muddy stream, and deep down in my eyes, you'll see yourself just as you are. Oh, leave me in peace. You haven't any eyes. And damn it, isn't there anything I can do to get rid of you?
I shan't pay much attention. I have other things to think about.
What things?
They wouldn't interest you.
I'll sit on your sofa and I'll wait for you to take some notice of me. I promise not to bother you at all.
That's right, fawn on him. The silly bitch you are.
Don't listen to her. She has no eyes, no ears. She's nothing.
I'll give you right. It doesn't amount to much. I shan't love you. I know you too well.
Do you want me anyhow?
Yeah.
I asked for more.
That's still our son. You must be going crazy. You're not alone. I'm here too.
Of course, but what does it matter?
Under my eyes, you couldn't. You wouldn't.
Why not? I often undress with my maid looking on.
Leave her alone. Touch her with your dirty man's hand.
Kara, I'm no gentleman, and I have no compunction about striking a woman.
But you promised me, you promised. I'm only asking you to keep your word.
Why should I? Considering you were the first to break our agreement.
Have it your own way. I'm the weaker party, one against two. But don't forget I'm here, and I'm watching. I won't take my eyes off you, Garcon. And when you're kissing her, you'll feel the more I mean to you. Have it your own way. Make love and get over it. We're in hell. My turn will come.
Now, your lips. Give me your lips.
Freedom! Didn't I tell you not to pay any attention to her?
You've got it wrong. It's Gomez. He's back in the press room. They've shut the windows. It must be winter down there. 6 months since I... Well, I warn you, I be absent-minded sometimes. Didn't I? They're shivering. Kept their coats on. Funny they should feel the cold like that when I'm feeling so hot. This time it's talking about me.
Is it going to last long? You might at least tell me what he said.
Nothing. Nothing worth repeating. He's a swine, that's all. Goddamn bloody swine. Let's come back to ourselves. Are you going to love me?
I wonder now.
Do you trust me?
What a quaint thing to ask. Considering you'll be under my eyes all the time, and I don't think I have much to fear from Inez, as far as you're concerned.
Promise. I was thinking of another kind of. Talk away. Talk away, you swine. I'm not there to defend myself. Estelle, you must give me your trust.
Oh, what a nuisance you are. I'm giving you my mouth, my arms, my whole body. And everything could be so simple. My trust? I haven't any to give. I'm afraid, and you're making me terribly embarrassed. You must have something pretty ghastly on your conscience to make such a fuss about my trusting you.
It's shocking.
I know, because you refuse to fight. Well, why shouldn't you?
I didn't exactly refuse. I must say, he talks well. He makes a good case against him. But he never says what I should have done instead. Should I have gone to the general and said, General, I decline to fight. A mug's game. They'd have promptly locked me up. But I wanted to show my colors. My true colors. Do you understand? I wasn't going to be silenced. So I took the train. They caught me at the frontier.
Where are you trying to go?
To Mexico. I meant to launch a pacifist newspaper down there. we're over words.
You had to run away. If you stayed there, they'd sent you to jail, wouldn't they?
Of course. Well, so, am I a coward?
How can I say? Don't be so unreasonable, darling. I can't put myself in your skin. You must decide that for yourself.
I can't decide.
Anyhow, you must remember, you must have had reasons for acting as you did.
I had,
Well,
but were they the real reasons?
you have a twisted mind. That's your trouble. Plaguing yourself over such trifles.
I thought it all out. And I wanted to make a statement. But was that my real motive?
Exactly. That's the question. Was that your motive? No doubt you argued about it yourself. You weighed the pros and cons. You found good reasons for what you did. The fear and hatred and all the dirty little instincts one keeps in the dark. They're motives too. So carry on, Mr. Garcon. And try to be honest with yourself. For once.
Do I need you to tell me that? Day and night I paced myself. From the window to the door. From the door to the window, I pried into my heart. I sleuthed myself like a detective. By the end of it, it felt as if I'd given my whole life to introspection. But always I harked back to the one thing certain, that I had acted as I did. I'd taken that train to the frontier. But why? Why? Finally, I thought, my death will settle it. If I face death courageously, I'll prove I am no coward.
And how did you face death?
Miserably. Rotten. I was only a physical lapse. Might happen to anyone. I'm not ashamed of it. Only everything's been left in suspense forever.
Look at me. I want to feel something looking at me while they're talking about me. I like 3 times.
3 eyes. Just hark to him. And you, Estelle, do you like